Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Any further? Unim said, and I'm happy. Or the angle biaba, which I think should be the focus of, it should guide the conversation, so to say. And he said, I asked initially, let me first say there is an act, but from the outcome, apart from the constitutional provision that sets up NMC, it's just regulations. LIB na ewoho. We need to have an act. Sir Action will flesh out some of these difficulties.
In fact, there's let me see this properly. There's a National Media Commission Act.
There is?
Yeah, Act 44. Let me check if I need to be. It's Act 449, 1993. There's an act like that.
Okay, then I was correct. ABR and another second was specific to the issue of content regulation.
Sure.
And yeah, like I was saying, we need to expand the act for me to include regulation of social media. Yes, Hannah, it would allow them at least some strength to be able to control but also on the issue of content. It's a catch-22 situation.
That issue of content.
Yes, it's a catch-22 situation. On the one hand, you don't want to come across as trying to determine for media houses and outlets content. But on the other hand, look, there has to be some minimal standards.
I think, but I didn't know minimal some more. Say about a year ago, Peace News, we undertook a project. Say, digital space.
Yeah.
Say now, Dr. Ankara, it will surprise you to know that over here, Mammy beat you, or see open so yes, cow, dear bra. The Hianas obey we see for Scabra. Namendo Busicanama, we see Sikagari, we see Sikawi, Malam, we see Minami, Togby, we see Minami, prime time TV radio.
And Americano, so Nancy America said there have to be minimal standards, and they say, and yet just digital content mainstream media no so.
They say yes, we are so almost starting on one can.
And then it's made reference to a particular worrying trend on radio. Sa sebi with the Mr. America. Nsem hunu na omu dia omu fre people who are facing troubles in their marriages. They come and humiliate them, offer no solutions, just to attract more viewership. And NMC is handicapped. Meteor is hard in every time. Look, they've destroyed a lot. One was before Obibeko, there is a problem.
Is that not what we want?
Who and who?
But on the all can be okay about viewership.
Yes.
Okay. Because I say your university, Mr. Andrew Sauni or Chrea, you say, media na mohenesano. It's nothing but a reflection of the society itself.
No, I think no, not the kinds of journalists. Today, journalists are we cry. They have they reflect their own things, not the society. What I say, they reflect other things, not the society.
Under normal circumstance, a better than Nipa, I will name what values means for you.
Yeah.
Best say what that you say.
No,
but the
target is the vulnerable. Who the hell would have the audacity to invite you?
Me I guess
they target the least, the lost and the vulnerable in society. And sometimes viewership no it be more out of disgust. And just say some just watch it like adi yet time just what is here. And is Sebi where the Ankamiyaka say is some particular program is a particular town. Oh, and we just now become competitive. Body. What is here? Exactly. And the Agwedi said there's now race over which radio station. What is here? But I think it's a problem. And bringing us back to the issue of minimal minimal regulation of content, a idea in here. If we need to amend, if there is an act, and I like to believe, there is an act setting up NMC, say amend the act no krana to introduce some minimal standards as far as content creation goes, no. Say yeah. And let's open it up like Dennis suggested. Let's have a broader conversation, a broader dialogue. Now you say, okay, if we must introduce a minimal standards, what nature should those standards be? No, that's first and foremost. I say there should be some minimal regulation. I am hard pressed to make this suggestion because I'm constrained really in making this suggestion because there's a thin line between regulating content and censorship. But said there should be some minimal regulation of content. Me kind look, one of our national assets ne yadring. We can think about regulations a bit media, but they may, in fact, they will not result in censorship. But ebe boy and sa content hardly ye bit me artists. There are people who just sit on radio and even incite people to violence.
Okay. Reverend Isaac.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.